What's going on, hey guys? My name is Jonathan Dickinson and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to review this planner for you that I've been using for the past 5-6 months. So the name is Project Evo or EVO Planner, and what they do is they match the planner to your brain type as they claim. So I guess to start off, I want to go over the general structure or the aesthetic, the style of the planner. So I really dig this monochromatic dark colors. I like black, I like blue, dark navy blues, I like grays, just because that's what my wardrobe is, that's what I wear for the most part. Straight off the bat, I really like this navy blue look to the planner. It really goes with a lot of my stuff, and I just really enjoy it. It has this, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it has this stringy kind of almost thread-like look to the front, which is really nice. Almost looks like, yeah, I'd say like thread. It looks like maybe thread going through or cotton or something. On the front it has the EVO Planner symbol, or I guess the company symbol, company logo, and on the bottom it says Alchemist, which is my brain type that I guess I took their quiz online and I got Alchemist. So if we go to their website and we take a look at it, personalize the tools, help you uncover who you are, what you do best. They assess your brain type. You just click this link and you take the test. I think it's about maybe 10 minutes. And you fall into one of these 4 categories: Alchemist, Oracle, Explorer, Architect. It has to do with how abstract you are, how concrete you are, how external or internal you are. So I guess because mine is Alchemist, I am an abstract external. They gravitate toward the abstract and theoretical. They prefer experimenting with their ideas in the real world and develop a lot of their key ideas while interacting with other people. They are mostly focused on the future and all the possibility it holds. Alchemists can bring structure to things and work with practical details like an architect if they need to, but too much time in this kind of work is exhausting, not their core strength. So I guess that is me. But I'm hesitant because I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's astrology or whatever it's called, how it's real general and they it applies to everybody. But I mean, on the surface this does sound like me. And so I took the quiz, and my brother had some extras because he's the one who ordered them, and they gave him some extras on accident. So he's like, hey, take the quiz. If I have your kind, you can have one. And it turns out he did. And so here it is now with the Alchemist one. I've been using it for about 5 months, and overall, really enjoy it. If we go into the inside of the planner and we open it up, so first it has a quote: "If at first the idea is not absurd, then there's no hope for it." Albert Einstein, the GOAT. Alchemist. So this is my not archetype. What do they call it? Brain type. This is my brain type. And they do have an app for the planner, and I did use the app for the first maybe 1 or 2 months. I don't know if it was because it was a beta or it's not made for Apple, but my app was kind of acting weird and it was a little more hassle than what it was worth. So if you go in, it has the team right here. So Chad Marietta is the co-founder, Armin Asadi is another co-founder, and it has your full name, your contact information, phone number, obviously scratched out. I don't want you guys to know where phone number, email address. And so if somebody finds it, of course they can bring it back to you. And then it has the different brain types, so Alchemist, Oracle, Architect, Explorer. It has a little breakdown of the apps of the track. It has like a best way to use the planner. So if you're an architect, you should link up with an Oracle and swap ideas. If you're an alchemist, you should link up with an Explorer to help them, because they have strengths, you have weaknesses. You have weaknesses, or they have weaknesses, they have strengths, and you guys can help each other. So that's the basic idea of it. I don't know anybody else who has it besides my brother, and he's also an alchemist. So can't really swap ideas with him. I mean, I can, but it's not going to be based on this brain type scenario. So if we go further, some more stuff about the brain type, and then it goes deeper into each one. So Alchemist, Architect, it tells you how to use the planner, planning structure, people that help you evolve, secondary brain type, which this was all pretty interesting. I don't know if it's like correct or true, but it was really nice to see how they had really thought about what an alchemist is, how best to help an alchemist. So I really enjoyed that. And so if we go to the first actual planner, and a little bit of help with how they suggest you could use the planner to its fullest potential. So it has a calendar in here. I don't use calendars just because, or at least not ones in planners, just because I've been using Google Calendars for so long that I'm really used to the notifications. Like if I have to be somewhere, I have it to notify me an hour beforehand so I remember. I can prepare for it, go. And I've just gotten to the flow of whenever something happens, I just put it into my Google Calendar. And I know that if I start using this, I'm gonna start forgetting stuff because I'm not gonna have that recommendation or that notification. And so that's why I don't use calendars and planners like this. But if I did, I mean, I guess this looks pretty cool. It has the projects, your to-do list, I guess, of the month, and then health, relationships, cash flow, fund, contributions, all of that good stuff. So, I mean, if I did use it, I guess this would be pretty nice and pretty cool. But if we go to the way it's actually broken down, so we have, I didn't actually write the week on this one. This is the weekly view. So it's split up into two separate parts. You have your weekly view and your daily view. And so your weekly view has all your work that you have for the week and your top 3 that you have that week, the top 3 things you need to do. Then it has your personal stuff. What personal stuff do you have to do? And your top 3 for that personal to-do list, if you will. And then it has your health, has your relationships, it has your cash flow, your fun, your contributions, so donations and whatnot. And then when you're done, you review on the right hand side how everything went. So what was your favorite moment of the week? What did you learn this week? And then you rate yourself from 1 to 10. How is your health and vitality, your love and relationships, your cash flow? And how do you make next week better? Obviously this week I said time management. And that's what I was talking about, how they have the QR code in the bottom right. So ideally you would scan this, it would take a picture of all of this right here. And so this score, you can plot it over weeks, over months to see if you're improving, if your productivity was going down, if your health and vitality is going up, going down. So I really like that idea. I'm just a little bummed out it didn't work the way it was supposed to, and the app was a little challenging, but it happens. And so we go to the day view. Go to the day view. So in the day view, we have today I'm grateful. So we start off with a nice quote on the top. This one isn't a quote, it's just something from the editors. Procrastinate with purpose, switch between projects to get a break from a task you're currently bored with. So I'm guessing they curate these to the brain type who has the planner, if I had to guess. Then you have your date, what you're grateful for. I'll share my discoveries by, wellness activity for the day, fun activity for today, ideas and thoughts, most important, and then other tasks, how your flow score for the day, gratitude, most important, wellness, share discovery, your monthly ritual. I'm guessing your monthly ritual has to do with the app. I cannot remember. I think in the app you put a monthly ritual. It's something you want to do every day. If I remember correctly, but it's been a couple months since I've used the app, so don't quote me on that. Your biggest takeaway from today, when, lesson, experience, and discovery, and then a little more notes you can jot down. I guess on this particular day, I just forgot, or I just didn't get around to it. But usually I do this pretty regularly, and I really like this part. And then it has the QR code again. So you have your week, like we saw earlier, your week, and then you have your day. You plot out your weeks, your days, your flow scores, and you're supposed to be able to see a nice graph. And on the website, it looks pretty nice. But like I said, it didn't quite work out that way on my app, unfortunately. But and then at the end of the planner, you have some places for notes. I haven't really used this just because I have other methods of taking notes, but it's nice, a lot of notes pages and blank pages where I guess you could doodle and do stuff like that. And then at the very end has this nice little pen holder, hold my stuff with a nice EVO. I really like this. I really like how my pen can just sit there. So yeah, so that is the EVO Planner overall. I believe that they're selling this for $45. I know it's not the most expensive planner out there, but I personally just like, I guess the method's called bullet journaling, where you get a blank journal and you kind of just, you do what you got to do and you set up however you want. So for that, you can get a cheap journal from Barnes & Noble for $15-$20, maybe even less, probably at $10 at Target, Walmart. So $45. I don't know if I'd pay for this $45. Maybe if they dropped it a little bit, then I'd consider buying it, just because I really enjoyed the aesthetic. But overall, I'm not one. I haven't reviewed hundreds and hundreds of planners, but this one I think it's pretty good. I give it maybe a 7.5 out of 10. I have no qualms with it. If I had to offer any advice, I'd say maybe take out the calendar, at least personally, just because I don't use it. Where is it at? Just because I don't use it. But that's just me. I know a lot of people who do use calendars like this, but I obviously don't. So yeah, like I said, 7.5 out of 10. If you have used this, let me know if you liked it. Let me know your experience with it. Were the brain types descriptive of your work style? Did they describe you accurately, and did the planner really cater to your strengths and your weaknesses? I want to know. So yeah, that's our review for today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time.